Hello, Terra. This is Yuki Harvester on my Reaper here. Panty shot. I am going to give you a quick tutorial of Kelsaik Nest. Kelsaik Nest is a great place to grab your masterworked alks, which can run you about 80 to 120 gold. But I don't want to pay that, so I get it for free over at Kelsaik Nest. The best and fastest way, you can clear it in 7 minutes if you're properly geared. To get there, all you need is a specialty shop. And this is how I do it from Bellica. I jump into this teleport and go to the free traders hall. Warp over there. And when I'm there, I go back into the teleporter again. And I warp to Hall of Cord. There are faster ways to get there, but this is how I do it. Once you're in Hall of Accord, or High Wind, as a lot of people call it, you go to any one of these specialty stores over here, and you grab yourself a teleport scroll to Kelsaik Nest. Get yourself that. Just warp on over. Once you're in the Nest, alright, let's check out my gear, see if I'm properly geared, which I'm not. Crystals. What I want are mostly your PvE crystals. Right now I'm going to be using my powerful Zerks, or V-Risk, which gives me power, +3. Some damage decreasing from bosses and monsters, and some almost basically all crits crystals. Here's my ambit gear. I've masterworked it all the way up to 12. I'm gonna go get some more masterworks. Rings and jewelry is let's see what I got here. We got mostly yeah, I basically got a lot of fire tune stuff to help increase my power and my crits. Let's see what else you need here. Oh, you need charms. To do this, you need a couple of charms that aren't standard. Standard charms are like power, MP regen, and whatever enduring charm you want. But for Kelsaik Nest, you want something a little bit different. Let's see. Well, you need the power and tenacity. The tenacity charms helps reduce the stun. You need this. This is very important to resist the stuns if you're soloing, because some of his Kelsaik does a couple of stuns you need to try to iframe out of, and if it catches you, it can do a lot of damage. And some MP, yeah, get some MP in there. Now, let's start. Go ahead and teleport. It's a 5-man dungeon. This is a level 60 dungeon, but I do it at level 65. You can do it at level 60. It's possible. Okay, Kelsaik Nest. Here I like to pop a speed potion just to make things go faster, and it'll drop some traps down, but you can outrun that stuff. Don't worry about that. Here is the first section where you'll be fighting basically all these stone statues. It spawns a guy after you destroy one of these. These things aren't aggro. You just break them, and this guy pops out. And they're pretty easy to kill. Wow. Get this next guy. Yeah, you gotta fight all of them. So after the third one, all of them basically spawn in. So the first three, you fight one-on-one. And these guys can drop some cruxes and semi-agmatic scrolls, and those are used to re-roll your. Oh, they also drop some fashion coupons. Pick that up. And they also, the agmatic scrolls, they basically help re-roll stats on your jewelry and stuff like that. Mostly jewelry. People use it to re-roll jewelry or specific stats on them. Now I'm playing on my Reaper, and it's easier to. I think it's easier to play on the DPS, and like Mystics, Priest can solo this, Mystics can solo it. Obviously Reapers can solo it. I'm not sure about the other DPS. I believe they can do it pretty easily. It's not that difficult. It's just a lot of moving around. Try to get faster here. I also got a little run scroll here. Plus 50 to run for like 20 seconds. A 5-minute cooldown. Now, as soon as you jump down, what's gonna happen is he's gonna howl, and that howl is a stun. What you can do to break through that is to rush through it and try to get him, or you can wait it out. Me, as a Reaper, a level 65 Reaper, we have this ability to turn invisible, and that helps to sneak around him without creating aggro. It's great for Ravenous Gorge as well. You can kill the monkeys with using this ability. And before you go down there, what you need to do first is to have a crit scroll, either a crit increase or a crit rate increase or a crit multiplier. I use the multiplier because it makes things go a little bit faster. And this is a 15-minute scroll. You can buy them on the trade broker, or you can build them out of Kobala ore. We'll get to that sometime later in another video. But this is how I started. I turn invisible, yeah, and then I run up to this guy. Get up there, and I pop my power and speed. Explode, and then do that multiple whip thing. Comboed it up with a couple explosions. Combo. That purple aura around me allows me to actually fight quicker. Now, what he just did there after the howl is a stomping attack, which could give you either a fire debuff or a ice debuff. You don't want those right away, so you can avoid them. What I do is I burst away underneath his legs. Now, the claws, avoid those claws because they will trap you. You cannot iframe through the claws, and avoid getting close to his butt because it will give you a debuff as well. So there are 3 debuffs that he can give you that would cause you to die instantly if the timer runs out. Okay, he just stunned me. So to get out of this, I got an iframe, and I end up behind him. And now I got a green debuff. To get rid of that, you just either get hit by his ice claw or his okay, he's howling. Get hit by one of his ice or fire claws. And the howling, you can actually avoid that howl if you get close to him. Put you like underneath his body or in between his claws. That's how you avoid them, and then you can start attacking from there. Now, since I have 45 seconds left on the screen debuff, I have to get hit by either ice or fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and intentionally get hit by one of these, but not get run over. Like, you can see when he's gonna run you over like that. So try to avoid that. Now I got fire debuffed, so now I reset my debuff there. That stomp also gives you a debuff, but you can avoid that. To avoid his fire, you want to go to the opposite side. So I would go to the right side and or iframe to the right side, or iframe to the left side and avoid his claws. Do not get hit by the back claw. When he does one of those attacks, he will do a back claw and it will reduce your armor by like a bunch and it can kill you. Alright, let's finish this guy off. So I framed underneath him, underneath his legs. I frame left, and you avoid the ice. Hit. I frame right. Continue your attack. He's gonna run. He does that like periodically after most of his attacks, so I had to get hit by this fire debuff. Do not let that debuff get to zero. You need to keep that debuff running almost every minute. Watch his tail swipe when you're behind him. He can tail swipe you and take a lot of damage. See, as he's howling, it'll tell you, and you can. Ah, I backflipped right into that one. When he turns blue like that, he's gonna try to jump backwards, but a lot of times, though, that's just his way of getting away from you. There's the tail swipe. There's the jump. Oh, and there's a stun. I didn't iframe that fast enough. Ice attack. Oh, I should have taken that. I only got 30 seconds left. To the right, to the right. Get that ice attack. Oh, I missed it. 17 seconds. Alright, 2 minutes. You can attack his legs if you're too far away from his back or from his head. Iframe or retribution. You can actually fight underneath his abdomen if you want as well. Finish it. Now this debuff continues on until he actually dies, but you also get a dot, which basically can kill you. There's no way to get rid of it. You can try to use a purifying brooch or something like that, but it doesn't work for some odd reason. Let's see here. Cruxus, the beast heart. I'm not that's old. You don't really need that, but I collect it and sell it to vendor food. Onslaught charm. You know, don't need that. That's crap. Tier 5 alks. Let's see what we got. You can probably sell some of this. The broken phoenix beak, that's old school stuff. You don't really need that. But this is what we're here for. We're here for the masterwork alkahest. So some mana elixirs, those are always good. Crux, masterwork alks. Icy fingers and beast hearts. What do we got over here? Oh, 2 masterwork alks. And from here you can reset your instance. Once you reset your instance, you come right back out here. Now it's a 10-minute. Every time you go in, it takes 10 minutes for it to reset, or to the cooldown. Anyways, looks like I only got a few seconds left, so I can start again in a few seconds. But it's in a good kitted gear, you would only take 7 minutes to get through the whole thing from start to finish. 7 minutes, that's all it takes. So you can get through it pretty quickly. And that's how you get through Kelsaik Nest. You might die a couple times because of the dot, And I'm level 65 Reaper, and you saw how low my life got. And that's how you do it.